My name's Fran and I'm running for Editor of the Courier. I've always wanted to go for a career in journalism. I've been really motivated for that since I was about 16. I came to Newcastle and I was immediately impressed at the standard of the newspaper. I started writing in my first week of Freshers Week. I wrote a review of my own Freshers Week just because I fell into it, but I loved it, and from then on I've been completely involved. And I was news editor in my second year, which was an amazing experience, a lot of work, but a lot of fun as well. And then I went abroad last year and continued to stay involved through the website and through my friends who were still on the editorial board, and sent in articles and lined up interviews and did stuff like that. And and then I came back this year and I've been deputy editor, and really in that role, overseeing everything else that goes on across the paper, that has convinced me that this is something I really, really want. I think my experience at uni has been really kind of cross-cultural, because I've done a degree in 4 languages in 3 different faculties, and it's been crazy. And I've been president of women's rugby, I've been editor of on the Courier team twice, I've been in intramural netball teams and intramural hockey teams, and members of other societies like Stop AIDS and things like that. So I feel like I've really experienced Newcastle and been part of some of the best clubs that you can get involved in. I've been really, really lucky, because some of them weren't a conscious decision, it just happened. But I feel like that means I can represent students and the student experience here really well, and can step back and look at what people need to know about or want to know about. And I think that's really helped me. I've got so many projects for the Courier. There's just more than I could even begin to go into. The top ones I want to put in, I want to open our centre page pull-out to all societies and all sports clubs, to advertise their events, their training sessions, their special gigs, anything that they want, because I think there's a lack of that at the moment, and there's so many good clubs and societies organising great events that a lot of people don't get to hear about just because they're not aware. And I think if you're working really hard to set up an event, I think your work should go into that event, not in trying to get the word out to the student body. So I want everyone to be involved in that. I've been able to focus so much on the photos and the sport and the news through being deputy editor, and I think it's really important to carry on that work, because that is the heart of the paper. People look for the match reports, people look for the front page, and the quality all the way through can't be faked. And I really want to continue the high standards that have been set this year, because I think the editorial team have worked incredibly hard this year, harder than any other year before them, and it shows. I'm really proud of them, and I want to keep that going. I think that the progress that's been made by NSR and NUTV over the last 2 years has been phenomenal. When I was a fresher, NSR didn't really exist. Nobody knew who it was. They were trying, but it just wasn't happening. This year, I've sat in on meetings with station managers and with programme directors, and I've been so impressed at if nothing else, their tenacity to keep going and keep pursuing the funding. Because it's not easy starting something almost from scratch, or even worse, from nothing. And I really want to continue backing them in that, and I hope next year with the new plans for our offices we'll be able to, the 3 teams, work really closely together and share our skills, because the reality is that in journalism you need to be able to do everything. It's not good enough to just be able to write some good words, you need to be able to present them as well, you need to be able to take pictures and then put them into a computer.
Definitely.
And I'm really keen to really kind of connect the 3 together. I'm Fran and Fante. Please vote for me for Editor of the Courier. Thank you.